Test, test. Hello, my name's Nate Polmateer, and in today's video, we're gonna walk through Wealthsimple TRADE. I'm super excited for today's video to show you how to buy, how to sell, and all the cool kind of features on Wealthsimple TRADE, how to track your stocks for a week out, a day out, a month out, 5 years out. If you listen through all the way through to the end, you're gonna get the equivalent of a $10 stock. Well, actually, you'll get $10 and then you can buy a stock that's worth around $10.
Who doesn't like free money, right?
I'm excited to see more people getting started with investing in their wealth, investing in their future, even if they just start little. You can start as little as $10 with Wealthsimple TRADE, and that's a pretty low amount that most of us can afford, and that is just gonna build your wealth for the future. So let's see if Wealthsimple really lives up to its name. Is it really that simple? Thanks? Yeah, it's that simple. It's wealth simple. Who orders stocks like that? That would be incredibly inefficient. Well, I don't think anyone orders stocks like that. But anyway, since we're on the topic, hit that like button, smash the like button, and just show that like button some love. It really does help out the channel. It helps get my videos out to other people just so they can smash that like button more often and learn how to buy and sell stocks on Wealthsimple. All right, I just wanna let you guys know that I am not a financial advisor, that this is a complete hobby for me, and I'm really passionate about finances, but don't take information from some strange Canadian internet guy and take it as truth. So let's move forward. So to sign up with Wealthsimple, I've already signed up. So I'm actually going to be signing up my wife. So we're gonna look at her phone, and if she can just toss that to me now. No, that's not it. The other one. Got it. So now that you have your phone out, what you can do is kind of zoom in on that description box below. You're gonna see a link down there for Wealthsimple TRADE. And before you even start, make sure to click on that link. It's gonna bring you to an email. You put in your email, and that's gonna set you up with the app. If you don't do that, you're not gonna get your $10, and that's gonna make us both very sad. Now, Wealthsimple is gonna give you $10, and they're gonna give me $25.
That's kind of weird.
But in future episodes, I plan on giving away maybe even that $25 that you were able to give to me. And really, it's just Wealthsimple giving you $10 and giving me $25, and then me giving Wealthsimple's money
Back to you. So you can buy more stocks.
So once you click that amazing link below, then you're gonna get on your phone. So let's get to the phone and sign up. All right, so if you already have a Wealthsimple account, you can log in and then go to trade and crypto. If you don't, then it's going to ask you a whole bunch of questions that are personal, and you're gonna need to verify those, and you're gonna need to make sure that those questions are answered truthfully, or your account, well, it just won't work. So you just need to make sure you do that. This is a bank, and they just need to know all of your information is correct. So first off, you're going to add personal details. So it says we ask you some details to identify you. All right, moving on. What's your legal first name? So once you put in your legal first name, as opposed to your non-legal first name. So don't put nicknames in there. I know you guys want to use that nickname you used in high school, right? And your legal last name. Again, as you might be using a different last name, but make sure to use that legal one. What's your date of birth? It doesn't say legal date of birth. Put in your legal date of birth. Your phone number. Make sure this is the correct one. Citizenship. What's your gender? What's your address? Make sure to verify your address here. What's your mailing address? Tell us about your employment. Are you employed? Are you unemployed? Retired? All right. Your social insurance number. Make sure to put that social insurance number in there. If you've already signed up with the Wealthsimple Cash app, then all of these fields are going to be filled out for you. If you haven't signed up for the Wealthsimple Cash app, then make sure once you're finished signing up here, go back to my video, look in the description, and there's a Wealthsimple Cash app referral code there, and you'll get an extra $5. We've made some assumptions about you, it says. How did you hear about this? So then it says to confirm your details. So you're just gonna wanna make sure that all these details below are actually correct and that you didn't make a typo or something. So once you get into the app, it's gonna say to add different accounts. So it says you don't have any active accounts. So what accounts are you can walk through some, open an account and earn a free stock. What type of account do you want to open up? So you can open up a personal account, you can open up an RRSP or a TFSA, or you can open up all three. At this point, we are going to open up a TFSA. Then there's some account holder agreements, tells you a whole bunch of things. This is super important, so make sure you read through it. All right, and there you go. So you can add funds. You're gonna have to connect a bank account in order to add funds to your actual account. So now that you've signed up, now that you have deposited or got that deposit of $10, now you're actually only gonna get the deposit of $10 if you deposit $100 from your bank account. And you saw that you can do that instantly, but know that you need that $100 in your bank account or else they're gonna make you delinquent and they're just gonna take that $100 back, even if you bought a stock right away with it. So just make sure that you do have the $100 in your bank account in order for Wealthsimple to take it out. And they pretty much take it out that day. It's almost like a debit transaction. Purchase a stock. So I'm just gonna walk you through a little bit of the app, what it looks like. So it opens up like this. It says you're ready to trade. At the top corner, it's going to give you your profile, different. There's activity, there's funding, there's accounts, there's crypto, there's settings. So for funding, you're going to pick something like add funds, and you're going to pick the account that you want to add the funds to. We're going to choose TFSA. It says up to $250 instantly every 3 business days. So if you want to fund it with more than $250, then you're going to have to either subscribe to the $3.99 subscription, where that allows you to deposit $1,000. It's not worth it if you're not depositing more than $250 every 3 days. So $10, continue, and then submit deposit, and then it shows right there. So going back, manage your bank accounts. You can add more. You can transfer from your other investments to your Wealthsimple, or you can withdraw funds to a checking or savings account. One of the things I would suggest is to do a 2-step verification. Use a app. So download Authy. It's in the description below. So if you come from the start, when it opens up, it's going to show you your watch list. So this is where your watch list is, and I'm going to show you how to add to your watch list. I want you to note that any of these prices here are 15 minutes delayed. Here in the top right corner is like a magnifying glass. As soon as you press the magnifying glass, it's going to give you actually like a bunch of lists. So there's a top list, there's categories if you want to search by that. The app is really super basic, and that's kind of what we want as millennials. No commission, right? So this shows you sports, consumer products, agriculture, cannabis, real estate stocks, newly listed stocks. So we'll click on categories. These are all the different categories that you can go through. So if you're like, oh, you know what, I really want to get into clean energy, I'm going to go to clean energy, and it's going to show you the most popular ones. But maybe you want to look at, oh, what's the biggest market cap, and maybe that's the stock that you want to buy. Make sure you do your own research in any of these. I had a couple on my watch list. So I have QBR. QBR is a telecom company out of Quebec. So when you look at the stock, it's going to show you, so 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, and 5 years. Another thing you can do is you can just put your finger on there, 50%, 70%, 90%. Underneath, it's going to give you some pretty simplified metrics. It's going to show you what it opened today at, what the market cap is, what the high of the day was, what the 52-week high is. So 52-week high is basically the past 52 weeks. And what the 52-week low was, shows you your volume, the average volume. Price to earnings ratio is 13.85 times, which isn't terrible. But anytime you look at a price to earnings ratio, I'm not going to get into it too much, you want to look at the ad industry. So what would Bell, what would TELUS, what would Rogers be at? If Bell and TELUS and Rogers are at like 1 times, and then a similar industry stock is at 13 times, it's kind of like, oh, wonder why this one's up. So, and then the yield is actually what your dividend would be and how much the payout is, which is 2.62%. Yeah, it shows you there. Data is actually delayed by 15 minutes. And then it's going to give you a little bit of company info. So as you can see, when you look through the whole app, it's pretty basic. It's just going to give you what you need. Okay, I want to find the stock and I want to buy it. And some of us who haven't been investing for very long just want to know, hey, how can I actually buy stocks? So let's look at buying QBR. So you click buy. Where do you want to buy it from? So you got to be careful about this. Make sure that you're not clicking on your personal if you want to put in your TFSA. TFSA, you're going to click next. How many shares do you want? So it's going to show you the share price, and then it's going to show you the estimated cost and how many funds you have available. And up at the top, it shows you how or what you're buying. So this says market buy. So there's not a lot of options here for buying, but there are 3 options. So 3 options. The 3 options are market buy, limit buy, and stop limit buy. So this actually shows you what limit buy orders are, how they work, and it gives you some good information. So you should read through that. So what's the highest price you want to pay for it? So right now it's $33.90. What you can do is actually just type in $33.90. How many shares do you want? I want to buy another stock today, so I want to have enough funds in my account for that. So I'm going to buy 2 shares of QBR. You're going to hit continue. It's going to show you how many shares, the cost. Commission is 0. Great. And then it tells you how long you want your order to be kept in. Max is 90 days. Keep my order open until filled or until I cancel it. Then it's asking you to rate them, and you can view order details here. Limit price, submitted 2 shares. Let's look at DFN. The DFN is a split share corp. Again, shows you all the information here. We're going to do a market buy here, $92. So you can do. All right, so that's that. Okay, that makes more sense. That was messed up. All right, so it shows what's in your portfolio. So it shows that, let's see if we can go to activity. So here's the activity. So on March 6th, I deposited $150. There's a limit buy here. Limit buy was completed for $33.90. 2 shares at $33.90. You can view the trade confirmation as well. And if you look in here, this will show you price per share. That's pretty much the app. So let's finish off this video. Thing that Wealthsimple has done, and many of these other finance apps like M1 Finance, Robinhood is one that you may have heard of. What they've done is they have gamified stock picking. What does that mean? Well, really, because us millennials love games, they have made it so easy to pick stock and have made it like a game. So you just go in and you're like, oh man, what is the next stock I'm gonna buy? And you pick it, you're looking at the charts, you're really liking it. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at the price it was. Maybe if I buy it now, it's going to go up. And this is a great thing for us as millennials to get involved in investing. But what else it has done is it's made it like a game and kind of separated us from our money. It's made it really, really easy for us to buy stocks and sell stocks and just want to track the stocks all the time. Great that they have made it easy for us as young investors to buy stocks. If you use something like RBC trading or even Quest Trade or TD, these things, well, they pay commission. So you pay $4.99 to $9.99 to make a simple trade. And with Wealthsimple, you don't have to do it. And that's a great thing. So know that there are risks involved here and that you do need to be careful in what you invest in. Do your own research. Make sure that you're not, buying into all these crazy hype stocks, and don't just follow the advice of some internet guy that you really don't know. And the only thing you know about him is his first name, Nate. So good to have you guys. So glad you guys could watch the channel. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, make sure to hit that bell so you can get future videos and we can just talk about stocks, crypto, personal finance, budgets, all those amazing things. See you guys next week. All right, so toss me the phone. All right, so toss me the phone.